In this edition of One Weekly, the explosive Jared Brooks, Gustavo Ballart's powerful wrestling, Danielle Kelly's grappling wizardry, and the submission game of Mesa Bastos. Welcome to One Weekly. Another blockbuster night of action awaits fight fans as One Championship presents One Fight Night 24 on the 3rd of August. Former One Strawweight MMA World Champion Jared the Monkey God Brooks looks to start a new reign when he battles Gustavo El Gladiador Ballard for interim gold. Jared Brooks came to One Championship in 2021 with his sensational 16-2 record and vowed to run through the strawweight division. For his debut, Brooks took on then number 5 contender, Lido Thunder Kid Adiwong in November.
I have the utmost confidence that I can beat Lito Adiwang and the top 5.
Oh, smack bang! Smack bang!
Super confident. Yun ang big mistake niya.
Fourth hammer coming down! It's good night, Irene!
It's gonna be a tough outing for you if it gets on the ground.
Boom! Shakalaka!
We'll see if he can apply his wrestling on me.
Lito Adiwang, a house on fire!
Hexagata want to control me or submit me in the ground, but I defended all his takedowns.
I've been wrestling my whole life, and I go against some of the best grapplers in the world over in Michigan, so good luck, Lito.
I want to finish Jared Brooks.
Now the aggression!
I plan on giving him a good American butt whooping.
A decorated wrestler, Brooks quickly gained the upper hand by taking Adiwong down and dominated the majority of the first round.
You can see Jared's trying to suck the arm away to eliminate that post and drive him back to the ground. But Lido did a great job of getting back up.
Uppercut from the Thunder Kid, nicely done. He stuck him with it.
Brooks continued to lean on his elite ground game in the second round.
And here we go, second of 3 in our main event. Adiwang in the red, Brooks in the black. Philippines versus the USA. Lots of movement from the American.
Brooks nice and light on the feet.
Nice. They like the counter right hand. Shoots in for a takedown. Sprawls out as Lito.
That shot was from a really long ways away, but it seemed like it was such a long shot. He was still able to slide in.
It was like he was on a water slide.
Yeah, like a slip and slide right into the double leg. And he was able to suck those legs in. Lito's got to work his way back up. He does not want to sit around here and play. He had his back against the wall, but Brooks slid his hips away to keep him flat on the mat. This is what Adiwang said he wanted to do. He said he wanted to throw elbows and hammer fists if he was on the bottom. But the way that Brooks has him pressed up against the cage, it's hard for Adiwang to create the space and to really start delivering strikes that land with any sort of impact.
You know, Mitch, we saw Alex Silva earlier on, and we'll talk about the BJJ prowess of Silva and how he works to tap you out. But it's got to be just so physically depleting to have a wrestler of this high caliber on top of you, grinding away like Brooks is doing on Lito Adiwang.
Yeah, it's
a completely different form of punishment.
It's debilitating and it's also demoralizing when you're trying everything that you've used in training to get up, and it's worked, and it's just failing you in competition. And you can see how he's trying to create the little angles with his legs, like he's trying to put his legs into position, trying to get his feet on the hips, trying to create butterfly hooks. See, he was trying right there. Now he's got it. Jared's trying to step over that, right? Now this is where Adiwang could possibly create a little bit of movement. You tried to switch over, but Jared's just so good at controlling the hips. Right? The way that he's able to distribute weight and sort of just ride what Adiwang is doing, it's really hard to deal with.
Can Lito possibly find a way back to his feet? Yes, he can.
But he gets jumped on. Immediately, Brooks jumps on the neck as Adiwang works his way back up to the feet. Now he's just hanging there.
That's got to take a toll on the neck of Lito Adiwang. Some knees now from Brooks. Leg kick from Lito. And he gets some distance.
If he slips up, pull that back to your level, team.
So groin strike accidental there from Lito, and is maybe a cut on the hairline of Lito Adiwang.
Again, an athlete called the referee into the, yeah, it looked like it could have been the knee right there.
go.
Right?
Yes, yes, yes.
So
Let's go, let's
Olivier
go, let's
will
go.
recommence them from
out,
the
no out.
position they were in.
Yes. Okay, you guys. Okay, time. You guys good? Yep. All right, let's go.
And we're back over. Shoots down for a double.
Nice level change there, thrown by Jared Brooks as he drops down, attacks the
Oh, here,
legs,
boom, shakalaka. Nicely done from Jared again.
picks him up, puts him down, and immediately triangles the leg and works his way into mount. That's high-level grappling right there, Michael. Steps over, Adiwan's gonna try to do something, but gives up an arm triangle in the process.
Catch.
Now Brooks is gonna drive his shoulder basically into the neck and arm of Lito Adiwan.
He taps out. It's good night, Irene. Jared Brooks starts his journey.
Your winner, by way of arm triangle, Jared Brooks!
After this sensational win, Brooks went on to claim the one strawweight MMA world title. But after losing the belt earlier this year, Brooks looks for redemption as he gets a shot at the interim title at One Fight Night 24. But standing in his way is a Cuban wrestling Olympian who believes his destiny is to become an MMA world champion. A former wrestler for the Cuban national team, Gustavo Ballart is also a three-time Pan American Games gold medalist. After his Olympic run in 2012, El Gladiador decided to start a new chapter in mixed martial arts. Eventually making his way to one championship, Ballart faced Japanese star Ryuto Dragon Boy Sawada in July 2021. Ballart showcased his striking abilities during the opening exchanges, but Sawada proved up to the task.
Sawada's gonna have to wear on him a little bit if he wants to get this thing to the ground.
Gustavo almost walked into that right hand, and there it is again from Sawada.
In the second round, Ballart's world-class wrestling started to dominate.
But after the first 5 minutes, Dragon, who would you have ahead?
That's a tough call, Michael, putting me on the spot like that. I might edge it slightly to Sawada, but that back control there at the end, I think it was just because of that big right hand that stumbled Ballart.
A stinging punch from Sawada momentarily buckled the Cuban's knees, made him do the little wobble, but he's okay now. Tries to drop the foot down onto the lead knee. Good left hand, another one there from Sawada. Gustavo throws a knee to the breadbasket. Locks him up against the fence here, corking knee to the outside thigh. Little popping right hand from the Cuban. Sawada, good uppercut. Don't forget that world title in our main event later on, Sam A and Prajanjai. That'll be a cracker.
I would like to see Sawada keep his punches a little bit tighter. If he could catch Ballart coming in with one of those short right hands, because of how open and exposed Ballart is when he starts swinging, he might be able to catch him and do some damage.
Single leg here from Gustavo, but still maintains his vertical base to Sawada. Knees from behind again from Gustavo Ballart. Oh, Sawada.
Ooh, that was nice.
Yeah. Okay, Mitch, I'm going to get you to play coach. First of all, if you're in the evolved corner of Sawada, what are you telling him to do?
Well, the first thing he has to do is try to separate those hands. If he can't do it, right, he's going to end up like that, right? He's got to try to separate that grip from Ballart, but Ballart's very strong, so he has to take both his hands and push down on the grip. But every time he does that, or he's trying to do it, Ballart takes him for a ride. Oh, he's landed, those are clean shots to the back of the head. He's got to be careful with that.
Explosion of aggression here from Ballart, maybe getting a little fiery, quite choosing the target correctly. Single leg here from Sawada. If you're playing coach to Gustavo, is he doing everything right in your eyes, Mitch?
Yeah, I like the way he's mixing up his striking with his grappling. It's something we've talked about a long time with Gustavo Ballart, is the fact that he doesn't really wrestle. And this is what happens when he does.
Oh, big knee to the head, and another one there from Gustavo, and another one. My word, clean knees to the face and the side of the head of Ryuto Sawada. Gustavo Ballart comes alive here in the second round. They're legal knees, of course. They are all legal in one championship, and they're awesome. Ballart making full use of this rule set. The Cuban unloading on Sawada. The aggressor meter going through the roof for Gustavo Ballart.
Michael, but how tough is Sawada able to get back up to his feet? He took a lot of unanswered shots, and those are knees nonetheless.
Sawada.
Okay, let's go.
That could have been a...
there for a moment.
What? It looked like he caught him with the left hand, and he was kind of...
Either that or maybe he got a little bit of a finger across one of the eyes.
Nah, it looked like he rubbed the top of his head. That was a nice overhand left thrown by Ballart. Ballart's starting to feel the momentum shift in his favor. He's got to start putting on him.
He can't do anything silly though, Ballart. He can't overextend himself. Still needs the economy here in his striking, because Sawada will only need a minute opening to swing the pendulum back in his favor. Ballart on the outside. Very good round so far for the Cuban.
1 minute left in the second round.
I think Ballart was able to get a lot of those points back in these last 5 minutes here. Sawada needs to do something big now. He's got to put that hammer down. He's got to start throwing those kicks like his corner has been screaming for the entire time.
Lots of instructions from Ballart's corner. I wish I knew what they were saying. It sounds they're commentating a soccer game. 25 seconds on the clock now. Been a stellar performance over the last 5 minutes for Gustavo Ballart.
Yeah, he's strong in this clinch position, Michael. He's really strong. He drops down into a single. He's going to try to reap out the standing leg. Oh, no, he changes it up, goes for a spinning back fist.
Nice left hand, gets on the inside again, Gustavo. Chance for the elbows here for Sawada off the left arm. Corner's calling for it too. Doesn't answer. One more round to go, Dragon. What a performance from Gustavo.
The Cuban star continued to put on the pressure in the third round as he cruised to a decision victory.
Continually with these takedowns, Gustavo Ballart. Knees again to that outside left thigh. It's been a common target throughout this match.
Let's go.
Your winner by unanimous decision from the blue corner, Gustavo Ballart.
Now on a 4-fight win streak, Ballart now has the world title shot. On the 3rd of August, championship glory awaits for two of the best in the strawweight MMA division, as Jared the Monkey God Brooks faces Gustavo El Gladiador Ballart for the interim world championship. The stacked card also features the atomweight submission grappling world title showdown between reigning queen Danielle Kelly and Brazil's Mesa Bastos. Up next, the world's best female grappling stars put on a show. You are watching One Weekly. Welcome back to One Weekly. On the 3rd of August, One Championship sets up another epic night of martial arts action as elite strawweight MMA contenders battle for glory. In the co-main event, One atomweight submission grappling world champion Danielle Kelly puts her title on the line against Brazilian star Mesa Bastos. When she was 11 years old, Danielle Kelly took BJJ classes merely to learn self-defense, but she eventually made it her career. Currently one of the most popular American grapplers today, she made her one debut in the promotion's first ever women's grappling match. For her next challenge, Kelly's BJJ skills were put to the test against 4-time Sambo world champion Maria Molchanova when they squared off in November 2022.
And talk about one of the real highlights. Danielle Kelly moves so smoothly, and she's fast.
I'm really excited that more girls are coming to one. It's more challenges for me, and I just want to compete against all of them. Watching Maria's matches, I think her style is really good for the sambo setting, but I've also done sambo, so anything she throws at me, I feel like I'll be ahead of everything.
Все, что она говорит, это просто слова. Я предпочитаю действия. Само вот это вот, что мной двигало, наверное, мой характер, который проявлялся, да, в этом спорте. Потому что, наверное, я не командный игрок. Я думала всегда, что я после этого могу постоять за себя. Я становилась чемпионом мира 4 раза. Ну и как спортсмен готова участвовать на любых соревнованиях, побеждать.
The tools you have in jiu-jitsu are more complete than sambo. I feel like jiu-jitsu, defensive-wise, finishing has better technique than sambo. I feel like Maria might come aggressively towards me. I think she's in for a rude awakening, and I have something to prove, so she's going to be an example when I finish her.
У меня есть уважение к сопернику, и я не позволю не уважать себя. Я, наверное, не позволю такое, чтобы меня использовали как для какой-то звездочки, для Даниэлы. Не остановлюсь и танком пройдусь по ней.
She's not going to run through me. No. Good luck, Maria.
Danielle Kelly was determined to make quick work of her opponent for a statement win.
Danielle Kelly says, I'm going to finish Molchanova in under 2 minutes. I'm just giving her an extra minute to be nice.
Yeah,
we'll find out right now.
This is what me and Rich talked about. It's the leg entries. It's the way that these guys are scooting in to attack from the guard. And Molchanova immediately gets that grip, gets in the full guard. She's going for a can opener here.
Yeah, if you've seen Molchanova actually compete in sambo, a big portion of her game is her takedown ability. She's very aggressive.
Kelly's trying to take that back, sneaking around the backside. Molchanova's going to try to snap her over. Oh, Danielle Kelly throws on the body triangle. That's going to enable her to sneak right around to the back. Has that body triangle nice and tight. She's attacking with the rear naked choke. This might be a wrap, Rick.
We are apparently 45 seconds into this fight. Kelly looking for a submission.
Molchanova needs to defend the attacking hand. She's going to try to peel off that top. It looks like she's safe. Looks like she was able to get inside. Now she's going to have to deal with this body triangle, right? It's a really tough position to be in so early on in a 10-minute round.
Yeah, you can see Danielle Kelly is cranking on the face there with that cross face, just trying to open up Molchanova's neck.
At this rate, 10 minutes going to feel like 10 hours for Molchanova unless things change quickly here. Again, you get the submission, you get the victory. If it goes the full 10 minutes, then the winner is the one who has the most legitimate attempts.
Check out the way that Danielle Kelly is cranking on her face to try to lift up the chin so she can slide in that attacking arm. Tight with that body triangle, but see how the body triangle kind of keeps her high up on the body? So Danielle Kelly has to reach down to attack the neck, and it creates a little bit of an odd angle.
Sulaiman taking a very close look.
Referee Sulaiman is also a BJJ black belt and judo black belt. Very well versed in grappling techniques.
Well, she's under the chin. She's under the chin.
Why she didn't stand up? She should attack the arm here.
Danielle Kelly.
That's a face crank.
Riding the back. She's got locked in on Molchanova. To the canvas they go. Danielle Kelly in the white trunks.
Molchanova's tough. She's trying to get out.
Molchanova taps. With 7:44 on the clock, the Russian taps, and the American Danielle Kelly with an impressive, very brisk victory.
Molchanova made a minor mistake by putting both hands flat on the mat, and that enabled Danielle Kelly to sink in that face crank rear naked choke a little bit tighter. Look at the way she sneaks around the back with the body triangle too. That's tough.
She was actually using the legs to climb the back. You can see here at the finish that she just got underneath the chin there, and Molchanova's forced to tap, rear naked choke.
Your winner, by way of rear naked choke, Danielle Kelly!
Kelly's impressive win over Maria Molchanova made her a bigger star than ever. And in September 2023, she captured the inaugural one atomweight submission grappling world title. Now, a new challenger from Brazil, Mayssa Bastos, steps up to try and end Kelly's reign. One of the most decorated competitors in women's BJJ history, Bastos is a multiple-time IBJFF world champion who has dominated almost every major tournament, both in gi and no gi. The only thing missing on her resume is a one world championship. She began her world title campaign by taking on Japanese wrestling standout Kane Yamada in March 2024. Yamada was able to take down Bastos early, but Bastos would prove why she's one of the best back takers in the sport.
Immediately tries to get to the back. Good job for Yamada to follow her and to make sure that she's not able to get those hooks in. But she's so tricky everywhere. Good job by Yamada to circle around.
Scramble here.
Inverts going after the legs, gonna try to pull that leg in and enter into a leg entanglement. Yep, she goes up top, okay, circle around to the back.
What a transition there by Mayssa Bastos to get the back of Kane Yamada. And this is a bad spot for Japan's Yamada.
Quickly took the back. So difficult to get past the guard of Bastos.
She's just so cognizant of where she is there in the ring, Mitch, at all times.
Pulling that leg in, going for a possible heel hook. She says, if I can get in a leg lock, she wants to actually get the Mikey lock, which is a type of heel hook where you place the leg up or the foot up against your face and you apply pressure to it. She's forcing Yamada to play defense, and she's going for it. She's going for the Mikey lock, I think so, as she's looking to put that foot right up against her side of her face to apply the pressure. But Yamada's doing a great job of keeping her foot flexed so she's not able to attack it correctly. There it is. There's the Mikey lock. She's looking for it.
The Mikey lock being applied by Mayssa Bastos, and that'll end the match.
Your winner by unanimous decision, Mayssa Bastos.
After a dominant debut performance, the Brazilian star now prepares for the biggest fight of her career. At One Fight Night 24, the one atomweight submission grappling world championship is on the line as reigning queen Danielle Kelly takes on Brazilian phenom Mayssa Bastos. And in the main event, former title holder Jared the Monkey God Brooks and Gustavo El Gladiador Ballard go to war for the one interim strawweight MMA world title. Thank you for watching One Weekly.